Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. Today we're going to make this was the last video where we took the triple flip pocket page and made it different. Right? The same page setup, well no, it's just done differently. The triple flip pocket is done differently. So here's the triple flips, right? So here is the original way the triple flips are supposed to go, right? So we just did the triple flips differently, right? So this was a lot of fun. So this video, also, this is the best way I found to get the insert in and out, by the way. This video is in the playlist for this project, and I'll have that linked up here in the top corner in the cards and down below in the description box. But we're gonna do another page setup, and it's gonna be the split pocket page done differently. So we're going to do that in the very back. So this is the 5th fin in the back of the book, right? So we've got 5 fins going, right? We're getting pretty full. So we're going to do the split pocket done differently on the very back here. This is the paper collection that we're currently using. This is the 49 Market Curator's Botanical. We're using the physical version, and we're also using the printable version that's available on the artist that created the paper collection on her website. Her name is Katie Petite, and I have all of that linked down below. And we're also using the Simply Magical landscape version set of templates. And that link can be found. All of the printables that are in my shop can be found under one link right down below this video. Okay, so I have pretty much got everything ready to go. I'm having a bit of a technical difficulties today, and I still have my loud computer thingy that my husband has ordered a replacement, but I haven't got it yet. And my nails are still stained with tomato skin where I was trying to make it into powder, so just forgive all that, please. And you guys are slightly crooked. There we go. So I've got everything prepped and ready, and we already had the split pockets printed out because we used another part of that page. So you should, if you're following along with me, then you will already have that out. Okay, so first thing I did was I made a mat for the base page. So this was the paper that I traced this out on. So this is page L25. I traced what I could because it was up here like this. I just went ahead and just used this top part. Even though it's not the full length, it's still enough because we're going to have a pocket on that page. So I've traced this out of this paper that we've already been cutting in. Or cutting on. So that's L25. So I've got that ready. I've got it inked up and ready to go. And then here is the split pocket page right here. So again, I'd already had this printed out because we used this page, this part of the page somewhere else. But what I've done is I have scored all the way around. I've cut them out. I have put tape on all of the tabs, and they are ready to go. Okay, so I've got those ready, and then I don't think I'm going to need anything else from that. And then I printed off page L10. So these are the gatefold doors right here, and I printed them off like this. Actually, I printed off the butterfly background, so it would be like this. So this is going to be a pocket and a flip, okay? So on half of the, since this is the butterfly background, so it is a direction. The top one, I left the top tab, and then I took the 2 side tabs off. And on the bottom one, I just did all 3 tabs. I scored, and I inked them up, or I didn't ink them up. I inked up the back side. I scored them, and I put tape on the plain side. So this is going to be the inside of the pocket, so you're not going to see it. But I did want the flap to have the background. So that's what I did for those 2 pieces. And then I also took and traced the mats for those out of this paper collection, or this piece of paper from up here. No, here we go. I'll get it. So I traced the mats for those 2 gatefold doors on this piece of pattern paper. And then I also used this part up here for another thing that we're going to be using in today's video. So let me scoot those over there. So L13, well, it depends. I actually traced it out. So the insert for most of the pockets, there's one on L13, and then there's also a full page where it's 2 inserts in the very back here, because we use this insert a lot. So this is the same thing. So L21 could also be used. So I just traced the main insert onto some recycling. Remember, I still don't have my cardstock. So I went into my recycling paper, because I print on it all the time. You know, I don't throw my stuff away until I have to, or recycle it until I have to. And I had printed, for whatever reason, I had printed my floral autograph companion paper onto 8.5 by 11. So I took the 12 by 12 and printed it onto 8.5 by 11, so that gives you this size. And I don't know why I did that. I cannot remember. But, so I just used that to my advantage, because we are using this paper, this printable paper, in this album. So I just kind of traced the insert onto, was it this piece here? I can't remember if that's how it went. It looks right. It might not be, but it looks like it might be right. Either way, I traced it out, and I'm going to use this. It's going to get covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter. That way I don't waste any paper, because this is 80-pound cardstock, and I just, you know, might as well go ahead and use it if I can. And so this is the other part of that page that I traced out the mat for that. Okay, so if you notice, I have chomped. Oops. I did the photo corner chomp, so I took the We Are Memory Keepers angle and photo, and I chomped the base page, and then for the mat, the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper that has the small angle and the large angle. The large angle is the perfect one to mat this angle. So I chomped the mat with the large angle. So it will look like this. See how it's the perfect mat for that. So that large and small corner chomper, angle corner chomper, is the perfect mat for the photo and angle corner chomper. Okay, so this is going to be the insert to keep the flap closed. And I think that's all I've got prepped so far. Alright, so let me move this out of the way. Oh no, I got one more thing prepped. So these were from, what did I use those for? On the last page, was it the last, or was it this one? Yeah, so when we did this page here, where we did the gatefold doors differently, this page here is I didn't write it on there. Yeah, I did E5 from the enhancement pack. So I used this part of that page to make this flip down, right? So these two were also on that page. So these two are going to be inserts. So all I did was I took my photo mats, my 3x4 photo mats, and matted the backside of those cards there. So these are going to be some inserts for those pockets, for the split pocket. Okay, so that's all I have prepared. So I think I need to go to the back here. Let's see. Inserts, here's the mats, that's the insert for this, or not the insert, that's the mat for that. So I'm not going to put that down just yet. So I think what I'll do is, so the pocket's going to go on this part here, and then the flap is going to go on this part. So I didn't need to ink that up all the way, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to lay this out here before I put it on the book. And then move these out of the way. And this. And those two. Okay, I'm going to scoot you in, I think. There we go. Okay, so that's exactly how it's going to be on the page here. So I'm going to put these pockets in. So they're meant to go like this. So it's a split pocket, and it kind of looks like an envelope, the inside of an envelope, but it's a split pocket. But we're going to put them reverse like this. Just a little something different. Just a little something something. And these are already obviously taped and inked, and they do not overlap. The corners do not overlap. Oops, what am I doing? I was getting ready to put it on the wrong part. I just need to make sure that I am in frame with you guys. Yep. So I'm going to burnish this down, and I'm going to put a piece of tape. Just like that. And then I'm going to burnish that down. That way the inserts don't get stuck on that lip there. And I'm going to remove the tape backing for both of these. And close that up. Okay, there's one, and then this one, same thing. To the bottom first. Okay, this one's overlapping a little bit. That's okay. And there we go. So now we have that. I'm kind of wondering if we should go ahead and mat it. So when I traced these out, you'll notice that I didn't take that bottom piece off because it's going to be in a pocket, so I didn't want to waste that little extra ½ inch right there. So let's just go ahead and mat them. Why not? I'm going to take some Fabri-Tac. Some Fabri-Tac by Beacon. You'll notice I'm not even going to put glue on the very bottom because it's not going to matter. You don't need it. So these split pockets, they fit perfectly on the gatefold doors, which makes sense because the split pockets are, you know, meant to be split right in the middle there, and the gatefold doors are the same, meant to be split right in the middle. So it just screamed they needed to have a moment together, right? To me anyway, that's how I saw it. They just needed to have a moment together. Oh, I do have one more thing. On the back side of here, I took another 3x4 photo mat. This one actually did have black on it, I believe. And I just cut the black off. And only because that's what I had printed off. There are templates, let me show you. I have another one printed off, but it's cardstock. You could print these out, and that way you're not wasting the black ink, and you can literally cut that white out, or you can leave them just as is. So that's from the Photo Mats Essentials. But this is on paper, so you don't really need the thick cardstock for photo mats, because you're supposed to be putting photos there, remember? So, alright. I'm just putting those on the photo corners because I think that's cute. And I'm just going to center it as best I can. And I did stamp it with my 3x4 photo size there. Alright. Sorry, I was outside just a little bit ago, you guys, and you can kind of see it on my finger here. I was pulling on my basil. My basil is huge, and I was pulling some of the flower heads off. I've been doing that. I mean, it's kind of almost therapeutic at this point. Let me see if I can find a picture to show you. I took a picture. Okay, I cleaned my phone off. Now, let me see if I can find my picture. So, there's my basil plant. Come on, camera. There we go. And they're in it's in a raised bed, but it is taller than me, and I'm 5'3". So the raised bed is I don't know how big the raised bed is, but look how big so I'm pulling off a lot of these little flowery bits, you know. Not all of them, but I don't know. Isn't it pretty? It's so big. But anyway, so it's kind of stained my finger, and I can smell it. It almost has a licoricey smell. But okay, back to the project. So I am going to attach this pocket first. So yeah, I love being outside in my garden. I love just tinkering. It just makes me happy. All right, I'm gonna take the one tab off, and then I'm gonna attach it back here, not going over any score marks, score lines, scores, period. Okay, I'm going to put some tape on that. And I'm going to take the two side tape backings off. Okay, so I got that. And then I'm going to add the flip pocket on this side. So, and it looks like I may have got that pocket just a little crooked, but we are going to go for it anyway. Okay, I'm going to take the tape backing off. In fact, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to lay this down like this. And I hope that's not too bad. Right, let me think that. Okay, so now we got that. We got the two pockets, and we got this pocket. So first I'm going to mat, so now you can see that you can see that you didn't need that full mat because it's going to be under this pocket. So I'm going to take some fabric tack. So I don't have anything for the inside of this pocket, but of course you can put photo mats, anything that you want, but I do obviously have these. So then this insert here is going to go this way, like that. So that way it keeps this closed, and it's also an interactive insert, so you have to take this out in order for this to open up. And then of course we're going to have to put something else in here, right? I don't know what yet, but something. So I am going to mat this. It doesn't really matter. This side's going to get covered as well, so it doesn't really matter which side you pick. And I also wanted to put a hole reinforcement on this end. And I might as well go ahead and use the blue since I've got that out right now. But I need to find the center first. So it's kind of hard having you all so close. Alright. I'm going to find the center with using my Tim Holtz centering part of the ruler. It goes 0 to 6, 0 to 6. On the other side it's 1 to 12. So marked my center, and then I think she knows. I think she knows he's here. I'm gonna put that there. I'm using the one that I had put the gold distress foiling on there. Okay. So then on the back side, what I want to do is I've got a photo mat somewhere. I thought I did. I guess I didn't get it out. 4x6. So this is on 28-pound paper. Out of my Photomats Essentials. I was going to put a photo here. And I need to stamp 4x6 on it. I don't have to, but I don't have to stamp it. But you know what? This, you know, I did create this stamp set for that reason, so I am going to. Okay. And I am also going to attach it down. So then I was trying to decide, what do I want to put here? So I grabbed some embellishments from the purchased embellishment pack. There's a couple tickets. This is part of the paper collection. And then also one of the flowers that I fussy cut out from the printable part. And I'm going to see if I can find it really quick, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know why people are having trouble finding a very specific image. Let me go to it so you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't remember where I put it though. Hang on. Whoop. Where is it? Is it here? Is it? Wait a minute. Is it here? Oh, here. Jeez. So, this image right here, people are having a hard time finding it. They're like, we bought it, we can't find it. Right here, you guys. Right here. Okay, so each one of these images is on its own. Like, it's not on a sheet like this. I selected all of them and I printed 9 to a page for this specific demonstration right here. So and I also clicked unfit to page so that it would shrink it down, it wouldn't get cut off or anything. So in the package that has, it's an ephemera pieces that has all of this stuff in it, also has this image. So I printed this image, I printed both of these, because I think I used the other half somewhere else. I don't remember where. Oh yeah, right here on the insert. I printed both of these at 5x7. So I printed 2, and it was more like 2 to a page, and it ended up being more like a 5x7 photo. So that's where this image came from. It is in there. You guys are just overlooking it, okay? It is in there, I promise. And it's in this order. So if you see this one, it's the image before that, okay? If you see this one, it's the image after that. Or this one, you know what I mean? It is in there, you guys, I promise. And if it's not in there, then maybe there was a glitch when you downloaded, okay? But yeah, I keep getting asked about that image, and it's there, I promise. You're looking for a bigger, you're looking for, I don't know what you're looking for, but it's there. Okay, back to today's video. Alright, so anyway, this one I think I'd printed, I don't remember how I printed it, but we talked about this earlier on in the video series. So I'm going to attach that pretty little flower down. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut this top just a little bit differently so that it kind of matches that corner there a little. Not perfect, but a little. And I'm going to make that back up. So I'm going to set this here, I think. And then I'm going to have this ticket maybe down here at the bottom, like that. And then I'm going to have this flower on top. So I'm going to attach the ticket first, just so I can make sure I get it in the right placement. It says snapshots on it. Okay, and I'm going to flip this over and punch it again so I know exactly exactly where that hole punch is going to be. And I'm going to put a hole reinforcement, except this time I'm going to use the purple, I think. Just so it's a different color. So this is the purple one that we made with the gold foiling. Stick that on there. And then this is going to go like this. So that for that, I'm going to use the art glitter glue just because it's so tiny. And I'm not going to get those sides, just these. Whoa, that's too much. And I have this inked up and everything too, so I'm covered up the word that says snapshot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that looks so cute. I kind of wish I would have done it differently, where this could have been sticking out there like that. I wonder. Let's see if we can kind of do that again. Why not? I think it's pretty. So I've got to find where those images are. Oops. Okay, I think I've landed on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I was correct. She started barking, so I hope you enjoyed that super fast contemplating. Listen to her. She's something. Alright, I'm going to ink these up real quick. Just a little bit. Alright, so I think I'm going to take the corners off just a little. So it kind of looks like it belongs there, you know, kind of. And I'm also going to take this off. Maybe. Okay. We'll put it back on in just a second. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then, what did I decide to do? What had I decided to do? Oh no! And that. Or did we go this way? We went that way. Okay. I am going to glue this one down. And if we weren't going that way, we are now. And we'll also leave it to where we could tuck if we wanted to. We could tuck something up under there. Okay, let's leave it like that. I'm gonna punch through yet again. Whew, almost didn't get through there. Put this back. All right, let's do a little bit more. We need to do a little bit of fussy cutting here. Let's just pretend that part wasn't there. So just remove that leaf and hoping that was enough. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Alright, once again, I'm going to use the art glitter glue and glue this down. Does any of this hang over? Not really. So. Okay, then I'm just going to put a twine, whatever this is, hemp cord or whatever it is. I have it linked in my Amazon list for this project. Okay, that is super cute. So we can still, we can still slide something under there if we wanted to. Like if we wanted to add a photo, we sure can. We can on that one. And we can obviously slide our photo in under here for that one. So yeah, that is super, super cute. I like that. I like the way that turned out. Okay, so then this is going to be right here. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it. Okay. So then the next thing I want to do is I want to add a little embellishment to this pocket here. Okay, so I've already done it, but I wanted to show you, and I'll show you how to do it anyway. So out of the enhancement pack, there's a sheet of labels. This is page E14, and I have a bunch already printed, so I didn't print another one, thank goodness. But I want to show you how I came across how I came about what I'm getting ready to show you. So I'm going to use this label here, one of these two. I've already used this one, but I'm going to use this one down here as an example, and we might use it somewhere else. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out really quick. So this is on 80-pound white cardstock. Okay, got my battery changed. What I was saying is there are mats for these, but we're not going to do that. We're going to make this simple. So here, let me show you what I'm going to do, what I'm making here. So this is the end result that I'm wanting to get. So what I did was I took, whoops, sorry, I have to reach around everything to get to these. I might be a little too close. So I took this color, the Faded Jeans. This is the color that we're using in this album. And I took and just did this, just kind of went over it. Like that. And just real quick, let me try to find a water bottle. I'm just going to clean this up here real fast. So I did that, and then I took the other, or the walnut stain, and I got my edges real good. Just like that. Oops. And then the last thing I did was I took the foundry wax. This is this statue color, and I made the dots. So I'm gonna shake it off camera real quick, so you can't see me shaking it, but you can hear. So it's all good and mixed up, and I'm just gonna guess, because I don't have them marked, I'm just gonna guess where these little faux brads might be. And I'm just putting a dot each, putting that up, and then I'm just going to heat set it and get something to hold it with though. I'm going to heat set it with a heat gun. Wow, that one got a little, the heat gun started to blow the foundry wax up a little bit. But anyway, so here's my original, and then there's the one we just made. So I just wanted to show you really quick how I made that. I'm just going to be using one in this video, but anyway, I just wanted to show you real quick. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to have this here as like a little tuck pocket, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm going to use art glitter glue, and just going to go like this, go around the edges. Could have left it to where it was like you could go through, but it's okay. So I want to put that there. And then, this is a butterfly from the ephemera pack. This is not one I cut out, but it's from the ephemera pack. And I was going to have this here. So I'm just going to attach it with the bottom, at the bottom part of it here, so that it could go over, overlap everything. I just like it overlapping this, overlapping the pocket, like it just kind of makes everything kind of go together. Does that make sense? Kind of seamlessly, flawlessly. No, it kind of just flows nicely. And then the last thing I was going to add, this is from the ephemera pack, and I was thinking about adding this as like a insert. Actually, I will, and I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm just going to ink the back up really good, so it fit in right there. Oh, I love that. I love that. That looks so good. Yes. And I decided not to do anything on this pocket because we've got this insert right here. So I think, you guys, I think that's all we're going to do today. I don't have another insert thought yet for the inside of this, but eventually we'll get something in there. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all we're going to do today. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comments. And make sure you subscribe to my channel and all that jazz. And make sure you check the description box for all of that important information and links. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.